Hey everyone, welcome to my very first video newsletter. I wanted to drop in and give you some information about the election that's coming up. Every year as an attorney, I get a bunch of questions about judicial retention and what that means on your ballot. And so I wanted to answer some of those questions today and hopefully help you a little bit as you make your decision to vote in 2020. Now, all of these, the information that I'm giving you today only applies in Indiana. So if you live outside of Indiana, feel free to tune out. But in Indiana, certain judges and justices are appointed to the bench and not elected. And then after they're appointed, every so often they are up for what we call judicial retention, which is not an election. So there's not candidates running against each other for a seat. It's essentially should that judge or justice retain the seat that they already have? And that's just the question on your ballot will be, should John Smith be retained? Yes or no? I think they're listed as unaffiliated with a political party. So there's no political parties. There's not, should John Smith or Jane Smith, who to vote for. It's straight yes or no, should they be retained? And what that means is there's no campaign. The judges and justices actually aren't allowed to campaign. And so there's no money, there's no information about these judges. And I think that's what most people find very frustrating, is that you can't Google them and look up their record to make an informed decision as to whether to vote yes or no to retain them. And so that's why it's just because it's not an election, they're not affiliated with the political party, and they're not even allowed to campaign or promote themselves. And so there's just no information out there. And as far as I know, no judge or justice has lost their seat in a retention vote. And so not telling you how to vote, of course, but just giving you that background. So when you fill in your ballot, you have a little bit more information about why the questions are like that, and if you're researching before you vote, why you can't find any information. So I hope you found this useful, and happy voting.